So I'm supposed to have guests here. Do y'all think they showed up? Anybody? I can see people in here. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Does anybody think they showed? They might have. Let's see. Oh. Anybody think they showed? Hold on. All right. Yes, I do have guests. I'm like, I do have guests. Hey. Y'all hear me okay, right? I can hear y'all. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, sure. John's like, we're going with it. Okay. In case everybody does not know, hello. The doctor is John Miller from Love After Lockup, and his beautiful girlfriend, Crystal, who I'm not going to give out your last name because that's doxing. Hey, John and John's girlfriend. Hello, Kobe. How are you?
I don't think I've ever thrown my last name out there.
Wait a minute, Kobe, have you met Crystal?
We are good. Well, I'm good. I don't know about her.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to also add a link under when
I just met her today.
Huh? I'm sorry, what?
He's being a jerk.
I said I just met her today.
Oh, She probably just drug her into his house and was like, here, pretend to be my girlfriend. Now, I'm going to share the link because for those of you who don't know who Crystal is, she got introduced on my channel on a live that we did. So I will, I'll put the link down below when we're done. For those who aren't aware of Crystal. Should we stick with the blue? I say let's go with the blue. Okay. What do y'all think about this season? Shit show or not? So bad.
It was a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah. From beginning to end. The whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know.
I got all the inside track.
Oh, you got inside stuff? The finale was crazy. I usually start with the worst couple and go to the best, but I'm not even sure at this point. Like there's so many bad ones.
Yeah, let's start with the worst of the worst. Go ahead. You tell us who you think it is, and then I'll tell you the right one.
Oh, in my opinion, definitely Martell.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And Kayla. It's what? Kayla, right?
No. We like Kayla.
I like Kayla. I just don't like Martell. No.
Martell's girlfriend's Kayla, 2 years
is it?
Kevin's Kayla, yeah.
Oh, Martell's girlfriend
is Kayla? Martell's girl is Kayla. Oh, hello, Minnie, Mod143, Stephanie. Hey, everybody. So, yeah, I think first of all, even though I like her, they are not right for each other.
Oh, no.
And anyway, they don't even need to be talking, much less trying to cohabitate and live together.
They shouldn't even have each other on Facebook.
No. On Facebook.
No.
They don't get along with each other. They don't. Okay, what killed me? Okay,
they don't.
You spent a little bit of time behind bars, right? Like a long time ago?
Yeah, like 12 years, yeah.
Okay, so when you came out, would your first thing to bitch about be like, oh my God, there's dust on the stove? I mean, are you kidding me? Prison is not a clean place.
No. I didn't even make it past the hotel room. I was getting late. I had been married for like 20 years at that time. So that's what, it was my first wife. And that's what I couldn't get. Hey, I could walk in, the house could be trashed. I'm like, all right, baby, let's hang out. Let's hang out with the kids or do something. But I don't give a shit about this stove. We clean it tomorrow.
I thought that was like a trivial thing. I'm sure there was more to the story because there always is on these shows. Think about it. I know that they probably film from morning till night.
Oh yeah, call time's usually about 9 in the morning, and a lot of times we didn't even get done until like 10 or 11.
Damn, y'all don't get a lot of time to sleep.
No, we didn't sleep during that week. There was no time for all that.
See, I can never be on reality TV because I'd be pissed if they wake me up in the morning. I'd be like, nope, we're not doing that. You're not waking me up. Wait, whose name is it, Indy? What? Oh, hey, wait, Colby has a question for you, Crystal. Were you always a fan of the show or John?
Shut up.
Watch how you answer this.
No, because I wouldn't even start with that right now.
Or both. Is it both?
Well, I just got into the show last fall, so I never watched it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I started watching it because one of my best friends were like, "You need to watch a show for this Iowa couple." So I became a fan of both of them. I never imagined this is where we would be sitting how many months later.
Oh, God. Yeah, who would have thunk? And y'all are such a great couple, too, so.
I try. We try.
She loves her dogs more than she does you, though, John. I'm going to be honest.
I know. That's a true story.
Yeah, because y'all, I follow Crystal. We're friends on Facebook, and her dogs, those dogs are treated right now. Let me tell you. I don't know how John is treated, but those dogs are treated right.
Worse than the dog.
My kids, two of my kids, even today, we went shopping, and my oldest son, who's 19, is like, my kid, he's like, that dog is like mom's favorite compared to us kids. And I'm like, yep, she is. I like her better than you guys.
I think the same thing can be said about myself and my dog. My dog is the nicest person in the whole house. I call her a person because she is a person. What kind of dogs? Minnie wants to know what kind of dogs you have.
Mine's a half black lab, half pointer. She's 3.5. So I have just one dog, and then I have 2 rabbits and 3 birds, but I don't put them a lot on Facebook, but I have my own mini zoo.
So there is no mouse, right? Because I saw something about a mouse situation.
Oh, there's a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a mouse?
Oh, there's a mouse, yeah.
And the dog hasn't got the mouse yet?
She's scared of him.
No, let me tell you what happened to the dog. She brings the dog to my house to see my dogs, right? Now, my little white dog, Baby Yoda, comes to the door, jumps 20 feet up in the air, and runs away, right? Well, during the commotion of my 2 dogs at the door with her dog, my fat cat comes just kind of moseying up, goes over there and sniffs her dog, and then bitch slaps the shit out the dog and walks away like what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Cats have attitudes. See, that's why I can't have a cat, because I have an attitude. The cat has an attitude. That's a lot of attitude in one house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All my seasonal animals.
Doug got a cat when I moved in here, and that cat, I get along well with every animal in the world, but that one, bless
Cats
her
are
heart,
inherently evil
now,
and will kill you in your
sleep. He
sleep.
likes to call Susie. Y'all, Minnie's dog tries to call me on Instagram. Not even lying. I can show y'all, but I won't. All right. Let's talk about Martell.
I
Yes.
hate him. I can't. He's probably.
I know he's so creepy that I don't even think I have very many pictures of him. I'll be honest. I won't put too many of him up here because I don't think I have that many. They didn't show that much about them. Let's see where they're at.
Thank God.
Wow, I have a lot of pictures. Okay, well, first of all, here they are in the beginning. So we have Kayla, who's 33, Martell, who's 37.
You can tell by the picture he's a thug.
Well, no kidding, you can tell he's a thug. And she's sweet. I think she's sweet. Now she's...
Oh, but she's feisty. She's feisty now.
She's feisty. Well, she has to be.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out my car. Ain't no making me get out the car. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, you couldn't do with that. Oh, see, everybody else agrees. Nobody likes him.
See, and I would have pushed his ass out of the car. Like, I wouldn't have given the shit. I would have pushed that man out of my car and
right
side of that road.
I agree, Minnie. She is pretty. No, girl, I don't think they'll last. I don't even think they're together now. Honestly, I don't.
No.
They did finally. It looked like they finally had sex. I was like, okay, well, maybe that'll calm the guy down. No,
they had sex in the hotel room on the first day.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They did, but it was just so like inconsequential that I think I looked
nobody
past it.
Nobody cared.
Because I couldn't get over him bitching about the mess on the stove. It made me mad.
Yeah. Nobody cared.
Also, it says for the next 2 months he's on home. Ooh, he's stuck with her for 2 months.
Yeah.
Don't you love it? She had to stay at a motel just to get away from him.
Yeah. What the? No.
I remember that. Yeah, she spent one night away from him. Man, girl, that could get expensive.
I'd be like, violate your parole, get the hell out.
Yeah.
Look, she is a really pretty girl, though. Look how pretty she is.
She is. I mean, I like her.
And she's so sweet.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't go together.
No, they do not.
No, and her thinking she's going to fight for this relationship and talking about having a baby. No.
Mm-mm.
For the love of God, girl, you're only 33. You got plenty of time. Do not get knocked up by that thing. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Nope.
You like
Bad mistake. These girls thinking that getting knocked up is the way to go. This is Martell's cousin. I don't know what's going on here, the situation. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. But he or she, and I don't want to speak off turn because I'm not sure, had a lot to say about this situation. It didn't even seem like his own cousin liked him. I'm just saying. How high how high can this guy get?
He's fucked up.
Do y'all think he could get any higher?
No.
He's so high. Hey, Christine. I've never seen anybody that high in my lifetime, and I went through
I've
high
only
school.
seen one.
You've only seen one. That's pretty high right there.
Yeah.
And okay, I have a question though, John. You might know the answer to this. So, if he's on home confinement, don't they come in and do like random drug testing too? Because isn't that the same as being in jail?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The only way that he'll get around that is if he has a medical card. If you have a medical card, the parole board is saying that it's the same thing as opiates, but they're like if you're taking pain meds or whatever prescribed. But number one, he wouldn't be able to leave the house to get it unless he's in a state where they deliver. And you got to jump.
If it's legal there.
If it's legal there,
no, because it's a federal crime.
Okay.
Wait a minute, what state were they in? Do y'all remember?
Georgia.
Oh, it's not legal in Georgia. Yeah, he's done.
But you look and like Harry is high and drunk all the time. Antoine looks like Antoine.
Yeah, Antoine definitely.
He's like high.
Antoine stays stoned. That boy, he probably rolls over in the morning and starts smoking when he's in the bed. He probably smokes in his sleep. I'm not sure, but this guy right here kind of seems the same way though.
He's done for if they drop a UA on him.
So how this is all taped? How do they think it's okay? Because you're just getting out of prison and you're violating all this stuff within days.
They don't care.
It's all on video.
It's all right there on camera. You can't deny it and say, "Well, I didn't do that." We watched him smoke a joint on TV.
The show overlooks all of that for the drama.
The show does, but it's gonna get back to other people.
Yeah,
I know. Unfortunately, the show overlooks a little too much when it comes to the drug use and stuff. I mean, because look at what happened with a couple of situations already, and it's really sad.
Yeah, absolutely.
They didn't do right by a particular person whose name I won't mention her name. I know y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Like she needed help, like real help. And I know you can only help people so much, but I really feel like WEtv dropped the ball on that. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Of course, smoking a joint every now and again. I don't care about that. People are going to smoke if they want to smoke. But this guy's doing it legally.
Yeah.
Has to be illegal.
Yeah.
Because what can you
we were just down in Georgia, and it definitely is not legal there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't legal down in Georgia. Don't spit on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Don't talk to people wrong. Yeah, it's interesting. I like Georgia.
Girlfriend of the bad parts of town.
Don't what? Wait a minute. Wait. There's a story here. Hold on. What's the story?
No, he just took us to a Walmart that ended up being on a bad part of town.
Oh, that Walmart was sketchy as hell.
I know.
Sketchy as hell.
You took her to a sketch. Like Walmart is not sketchy enough, and you managed to find one that's even sketchier.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure there was chalk outlines on the floor of the Walmart.
Where were the pictures? I need proof.
Trust me.
So from now on, when he takes you to places like that, get your phone out and take the pictures.
I take tons of pictures. I probably would have taken a selfie of that. I probably would have. That would have been there.
I did take her I did take her to Camp Crystal Lake, and that was sketchy as hell, but it was awesome.
Oh my God, I am like terrified of stuff like that, but that'd be a cool place to go. It'd just be my luck though. Some weirdo would actually show up and like try to chase me down and kill me.
Oh
And,
yeah, you'd be the second one to go.
Yeah, well, I'll probably be the first. Oh wait, Crystal will be the first?
No.
See, I'm scared. Like horror stuff, I'm scared of, but I can deal with true crime stuff. Like,
oh, I love true crime stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've thought about doing that on here, some true crime, because
let's do it.
Let's do it. That's fun. You know what? We could also do like updates on these people, because boy, do they give us a lot to keep up with these days. Holy cow.
Are we still talking about Martell now, or we move on?
Yeah, we're still talking about Martell.
Why? Why?
Hold on. You need to read this. Read that comment.
Oh my God.
Did y'all know that's a thing?
I did not know that was a thing.
About that, and I was like, wait, what? Yeah, it's
now
a
he's
thing.
Gonna go type that into his phone to remember that always.
I can see John over there right now. Oh, look up! I'm getting on the Google. Martell. Okay. Yes, we still have Martell. He's just.
Why?
Damn.
No.
Wait, is that a different picture? That's the same one. He's still high though.
That's the same one. Oh, now he's doing something else.
Oh, what? Wait, what is he doing there? That's weird. I didn't notice that on my phone because I didn't blow it up. What is he doing? He's not doing something else, is he? Like,
he might be. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't tell.
Wow, that was a weird catch. Dude, look what it says though. He says he always felt like he was the catch, not her.
Oh no, no.
He's a narcissist.
He might have been the catch, but they need to throw him back.
He needs to be the release.
That's a catch.
Put that bitch back in.
That's why I said throw him back.
Yeah, throw him back. I don't know what he's doing there. Maybe his nose itched or something. That was a weird.
I mean, it could have been. I guess.
That's a really weird screenshot.
Let's next.
I have a knack for doing that. Oh, here's where he's talking to another girl.
Yeah, like who are these women he's talking to?
I was like, wait a minute.
He's not.
No, go ahead. He's been locked up for 13 years. So who's he talking to?
Man, he was talking to all kinds of women in there. You know that he was. He got out. He's got all their numbers. He's whatever. Either that or he's got some homegirls that he talked to 13 years ago that for some reason still have a phone number from 1992.
Hello, Raquel. That is ridiculous. Do y'all want to see his teeth though? Because this is really impressive. I'm gonna show everybody. Look at that smile. Who couldn't love that smile?
Pennywise.
I swear to God, I would run off if I saw that smiling at me. I would leave so fast. That terrifies me. It just terrifies me. But just so y'all know, because I see y'all in here in the comments, that is what he looks like when he smiles. Minnie says, I bet he's still high. Well, I'm sure he is.
Oh, yeah.
So it does give updates at the end. So I thought I'd do all the updates at once. But
yeah, let's do the updates at once.
I don't think.
Please take that picture down.
John's scared, y'all. Look, I have him behind bars, just so y'all know. Actually, we're on the outside of the bars, so that's a good thing.
There's more bars on the other side. No worries.
There's plenty down there.
Who's up next?
Who do we have? Ooh, my least favorite. Let me see. Hold on. Ooh, definitely Harry and I love Indy, but I don't like Harry. Pretty much, I don't like any of the guys on this season.
Oh,
except for there are a couple that actually won me over a little bit.
Hey, there was one that redeemed himself right at the end. We'll get to him later. But Harry, he had me in the middle when he was talking to his mama. He had me when he was telling his story. I was like, all right, Harry, I see you. We can work with this. But then, he done went left field. He done man.
He messed it all up.
He done all the cool shit that he did in the middle. He done got rid of. He threw it away.
No longer redeemable, right?
No, and he cost that poor halfway house girl her job.
Yep.
That was sad. And he's still I guess they're still together.
I haven't heard because it makes me want to cry.
Where are
Hey,
they?
just go punch him.
I'm not
What
just
is-
gonna
Go choke him.
I'm not gonna run out and start choking.
I feel like
you know,
I'm gonna do that to Martell. I said that every episode. Let's just go like choke this.
We better get used to them bars because we're going to jail.
I'm not
Who's
going to
gonna?
jail.
Yes,
I'm
we
not
are.
going to jail.
Wait, who's going to jail? Y'all aren't
We
going
are.
to jail.
She's talking about choking people out, digging up bodies, burying people in holes.
Stop! We're talking about choking people.
You said you were gonna put me in a freezer.
Shut up!
Crystal,
What?
Crystal, don't do any of those, okay?
I'm not.
Because I think you've already seen behind the bars is not great. We want to stay on this side of the bars, okay? Not that side.
And guess what? If you had quit telling everything on like live videos, you know, I wouldn't get caught for shit.
Yeah, John, I don't get rid of my videos either. They're here for good, and I don't know how to edit a damn thing, so you're screwed. Editing is not my thing.
All right, we're good.
Here's our little couple. Bless her heart, y'all. She really thought she was gonna make this guy change.
No, I like her mom more than her though.
Oh my god,
I love her mom. Her mom is the bomb. Oh, that rhymed. But I really do like her. Well, I think she was letting her make her own mistakes by taking off and going to do what she's going to do because she figured she's going to have to learn the hard way, right?
Hey, she can't drag her kids all the way across the country though for this love.
No, that was not a good idea.
At least in my kids were still at home.
And if you'll recall, like he would, how much was he actually there with her during all that? Like,
he didn't. I don't think he spent one night there. Not one.
I don't think he did either. Raquel, I think it was a grill gone wrong. I think the grill has worn down. I think his teeth are somewhere in there, though. I don't know. But I'm guessing
he was taking his grill out one day. He was talking about getting a new one. So.
Ew. I'm sure she's bought him a brand new one by now. Ooh, seriously. I really like her, though. Why does it look like she has a bruise on her head there?
Because she probably does.
It does.
And her eye. Does it not look like she's bruised right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know. I like when the mother came and and played that little trick on him. So this is her. I thought she just have one or two. I'm confused on her amount of children.
She has 2 kids, but one must be with their dad. Like
so.
That's what I'm wondering because I have heard her mention 2 children, but I only see one.
Yeah.
And that's the one she took with her.
Yep.
This kid is cute too.
Oh,
Look at that. And very happy that they're going back to Maryland. So I'm glad. I hope she stays there. But I've heard that they've been talking.
No, they haven't, have they?
Yes, it said it right at the end of the show.
Yeah, it said it at the end that they've been talking like over the phone and whatnot. But I hope she's way smart. I don't know though. She packed all her shit and went there, so she wanted. Yeah, you're right, Colby. She did want him to stop her from leaving, but we knew, and it kind of looked like she was really hoping desperately that. Whoops, wrong part. That she was just gonna be. He was gonna stay. He was gonna talk her into staying. We knew that was never gonna happen.
No.
Dude was living with another girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's her name? Anna?
Terry.
Not even close.
Terry.
That's what you're right. Oh yeah, because he calls her Turi.
Yeah.
Turi. I don't care how you pronounce it. It's still your other woman. Like that's wrong.
Yeah, and man, getting involved with the correction staff, that's just bogus.
And you know what? I really do think, and I tried
probation for that.
Did he get probation for that?
No, she did.
Oh, the girl. Yeah, I knew she did.
Yeah, she got charged with a felony, I think.
Which is pretty damn dumb considering he's not worth any of that.
No.
I felt so bad for her though. She breaks my heart. She says, "You're not going to appreciate me because I'm always here."
That's
Well,
right.
that's true, but even if you go away, he's still not going to appreciate you.
That's true. You don't
made
give a shit.
He's made it pretty clear. And I'm with you, though, a little bit, John, on this one. Like, I felt like there was a part where he starts talking about what his past was like and how it affected him. And I thought, well, now I feel a little bit bad for him. But then he goes off and does stupid shit. And I'm like,
yep.
Because if you continue to blame your past on your present, that's your fault.
And I get the part where he had to have that conversation with his mama. He had to get that all out and done. And I respect him for that. I respect what he was doing. Now, if he would have let that sink in and say, damn, I'm being a dick, and changed what he was doing, I could have got behind Harry.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to badmouth it. I'm not going to badmouth any of the people on the show because I don't want my previous.
Yeah, no, it's not about badmouthing. It's opinions only. We're only giving our opinions, guys. So it's not like we're not. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to put that up there. Whoops. Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't like how he treated her. I didn't like that he broke her heart.
No.
Because I really do think she's a sweet girl.
She was just naive.
She's very naive. She depends on her. And what is she called?
Spiritual, or she's not really a psychic.
You know, and here's the thing. You know, from being an ex-offender myself and being able to change around what I was doing, you have to have the desire and the drive from day one, right? And you have to have everything stripped from you multiple times before you're going to decide to do right. And, you know, these girls are doing everything for these guys, right? When I was locked up, my folks would send me like $20 on my birthday or Christmas. And I turned down all visits. I didn't want a single visit the whole time I was locked up. I told everybody don't do it because, you know, that's taking money out of their pockets, and they're not the one that did the stupid stuff. Why they got to take care of me for? You know, I did it.
True.
And then I got out, and I'm like, I don't want to go back there again, and I did.
Well, you did a lot differently than most because these guys and girls too, they have so many people on the outside that they communicate with that are giving them money. And like you're right, when they come out, they have everything handed to them. They've got an apartment. They're trying to get them a car, a job.
Yeah, I had a place to go when I got out and all that because I was still married to my first wife. So I had a place to go, and, you know, we did all that, and I had the kids. But, I mean, we didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, we didn't have no money. We didn't, you know, I got out and I worked 2 or 3 jobs and drove taxi cabs and, you know, worked at factories and, you know, I earned everything I got, you know. Hard
work. That's hard work.
It is.
Factory work is hard work. I've done it before and I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Yeah. I literally, you know how they show people like when you're working at a factory and you've got somebody like over your shoulder, like, do it faster. You're not doing it fast enough and blah, 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 just like on you. That actually really happens. And I was like, oh God, I can't take this.
And when you see the pictures of the guys working in the factory, they're always smiling. That's not true. And not a single one of us smiling. No. Except for maybe the guy in the office that doesn't have to come down there and do anything. He might be
that guy's always smiling because he's got a reason to. When you're putting together little bitty tools and you have to put like little tiny pieces on there, I was like, I can't do this for 8-10 hours. I can't do it. That just was not. So I went from that and went into banking.
I'll give a shout out to General Mills though, because they got it figured out. After you work for 2 hours, you get an hour break, and then you go back. And if one of their machine breaks down on your line, you sit in the break room until it's fixed, and they pay you for it.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So if you're gonna go to work for someone, go to work making gushers. But please, for the love of God, do not throw the gushers at your buddy across the line. They will eventually fire you.
Why? Did you get fired?
I'm not going to comment on that, but I do know that they will fire you for guster fights.
When he says I'm not going to answer that, that pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Sometimes less is more when you say things, right?
Next.
Oh. Wait.
Oh. No. Stop it. Why are you doing this? Babe, I'm going home.
Pictures are my thing. Y'all, she's faithful. What? She was faithful, though, right?
She was, yep. She was. He was.
She was faithful.
Yep.
He was not. He's a hoe.
Yep. Yes.
Look what he just said there, though. I thought things were just going to practically fall in my hands.
What's going to fall in your hands, Pally?
But you have to think, too, like his maturity level all the way around.
What maturity level?
Exactly.
Lack thereof. There's his girlfriend, Turi and Hurry.
What up, Turi?
She's
Turi.
Like, women are gorgeous, and they're going after him.
I don't get it.
Did you see him trying to cook breakfast for her?
I was like, no, I
was like, dude, are you boiling that egg or what are you doing to it? Because it does not look right.
I'm like a hard 5 on a good day, and I get myself at least a 9.5 over here, and I don't know how the hell that happened. So,
is she agreeing with you?
He's sweet. He puts up with a lot of crap from me, though, too. So the stuff that pops out of my mouth, there's a lot of what the hell moments of just things that might pop out of my mouth. So
that might pop out of
there? That has a lot. I'm getting a lot better.
Uh-oh. Crystal's going to make me have her on here more often if she keeps that up. Things pop out of my mouth, too.
You have no idea what she has said to me.
Did I really say that?
We're not putting it out there because everybody will hate me.
I'm not putting. They like you more than me.
No.
Yes, they do.
Not a couple people, and this will make even people.
No, we like both of you. Y'all are a cute couple. Very cute. And actually, I like it because John has a little inside information sometimes.
I know, right?
Okay, speaking of couples who we don't like, who shall we go with next?
Antoine and Lacey.
Yes, Antoine and Lacey.
You know what? That's interesting. You chose them next. Yeah.
I like Lacey.
Oh,
I think
I go back and forth a little bit. I go back and forth a little bit on her. I mean, you did see. We'll show it at the very end, but you did see like what her situation is. Okay, first of all, I don't mean this to be disrespectful, and I know I say it every time, but I do not think she looks 38. I think she looks older, and I don't know what he looks like. I can't figure that out.
He looks like someone that works at the chocolate factory with Charlie.
There you go. That's exactly right. I think he's been compared to that. As a matter of fact, I've seen.
I mean, it's the haircut, man. It's the haircut. You can't. It's 2022. Don't have a haircut like that, please.
But that's not really now on the show. His hair's a little different on the show.
Well, even if this was 3 years ago, still.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Still, I'm with John on that one. That's a no-no.
And she's, in my opinion, allegedly, I'm sure you've heard that term before from someone else. She's a good girl, and she doesn't need to put up with the nonsense.
No, she's got a lot going for her. I mean, she has her house and a job, and I don't know.
How many of these guys have a job? None of them, I don't think.
Well, and he doesn't even want to get a car put in his name or grow up at all. And she was trying to get him to do that, and he won't.
She was going to pay the down payment,
right? Shit. Well, that, and remember, part of the money was going to be from, and I did not know this. I had to ask somebody. Like, so people in prisons they also get a stimulus check? I'm confused. Like,
yeah, you can get a stimulus check while you're in there. It won't get sent to you in there. It'll get sent to whatever your actual address is.
And since he had her address listed as where he was going to be living when he got out, I'm guessing that's probably where it went.
Right. What I'm guessing is she probably went onto the IRS website when after they've been together for a minute and entered in direct deposit information and all that kind of stuff and his address, because at one time you could go into the IRS tools and do that, but it was only for a brief time. So any stimulus checks you didn't get, you would get there. Or she also could have filed taxes for him and claimed that he didn't get the stimulus checks, and they would have been sent to whatever bank account she put.
Wow. I didn't realize they were that easy.
Yeah, because you're not, just because you're locked up doesn't mean you're not going to get the stimulus.
Well, you shouldn't.
No, you should not. And a lot of times,
I don't think it's fair that they do, honestly.
No,
because
a lot of times they'll do it more when you're closer to getting out and you have an actual address. And he got out, I'm assuming,
like
closer to the time that the last stimulus check came out.
Oh, yeah, you would be right.
No, because this was taped. Some of these, like, was right before Christmas.
Some of them, the last ones came out, like, what, November?
Yeah, so that was way, like, the last stimulus check we got was that.
So, hold on. I did notice that there was some Christmas stuff recorded. So, was that this past Christmas or the Christmas before?
Yeah.
Probably this past one.
Yeah, because I think everybody must have been taped, like, late fall, this winter, the beginning of the year.
What do y'all think about his mother?
No.
No.
There's something weird between the two of them.
I said the same thing, that relationship is way too
touchy-feely.
Yeah, there's something up, and you know
it's sketchy.
It's sketchy at very least. I'm not going to put out my theory on any of that on here, but yeah, I've seen relationships like this before, and they didn't end well.
But he was trying to pull away. That one time he went to the house and she's like hugging him and touching him. He was trying to pull away.
Well, that was a prison thing, because like he said on there, he did 2 years in the hole.
Okay, right? That's what hey Natalie, yeah. I wanted to ask you about that.
And I also did.
How can they keep you in the shoe? It's not in the shoe. It's in. So he was in solitary confinement, meaning he was 23 hours a day in a cell by himself, right?
Yes.
But for 2 years, why? Yeah. What could he have done that would make him be locked up that severely?
I can give you an example, because I also did a little over 2 years in solitary myself at Clarinda in Iowa, and it wasn't as much as you'd think, because it started off, I got caught with a tattoo gun. That was 90 days. I got caught with the fresh tattoo. That was another 90. So we're at 6 months already, right?
Oh, okay.
While I was in the hole, they came and searched my cell, and I had several cans of tobacco. I had some stuff that belonged to my roommate that he wouldn't claim, and I didn't know that he had passed a note to a guy down the hall. So they charged me with all of this stuff, which ended up giving me a total of another year and a half. So I had 2 years there, but they had to drop those charges because they saw me too late. But they had this little tiny charge over here that they hadn't seen me on yet, so they ended up giving me a year and a half in the hole for that one. And it was for crazy. Something stupid.
I thought it would have been something like really, really bad.
Oh, no.
Those aren't really bad. Those aren't bad things. They're not good, but they're not bad.
I got 45 days in the hole one time because I overslept.
What?
No.
Well, shit, I would spend my whole life.
I did a lot.
I would be there all the time because I constantly oversleep.
What's the difference between that and like all these murderers that are on, oh my God, I just shared something on Facebook. All these murderers that are shoved somewhere for their own protection for 23 hours a day. So
a lot. Yeah,
that's what I guess I was thinking in my head was that he must have done something really, really bad.
No, not necessarily. Like if you get in a fight, they're going to give you a year in the hole. You know, and then if you get in trouble in the hole, which is easy to do, you can get time added. And at the institutions I was at, if you come in with a fresh life sentence, you're in the hole for 10 to 15 years.
What?
Yeah. To acclimate, because let's say you're a 20-year-old guy and you just got in there for murder and you're doing life. What do you got to lose to just start fucking some shit up? So
that's true. That's true. And you're mad. You're already mad.
Right. So they put you in the hole for 10 years to mellow you out.
Colby's so far behind. She's all love gushers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
wow. So, I mean, I'm guessing it varies from state to state, prison to prison, that type of stuff, right?
Yep. I can only speak to what I experienced here in Iowa, and Iowa still got the chain gang.
What's that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Iowa still has the chain gang.
Really?
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Chain gang is where they take a group of inmates, and I was on the chain gang for like a month. They would take you, they would shackle you, they would handcuff you, and they would shackle you to 8 other motherfuckers. And you would go out and dig ditches and break up rocks and do that kind of stuff for 12 hours a day. And it was awful.
You do know that out here, John, we up until a few years ago had Tent City.
Yeah, Tent City.
Inmates weren't even in a air-conditioned building. They lived out in tents.
Oh no, it was like what, 140 degrees down there.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been out to Tent City.
If you get in trouble out here in Arizona, you're an idiot because who wants to live outside in the heat?
And they were putting a lot of the low-level offenders out there in the tents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like,
and they
had a female chain gang.
Green bologna, and I forgot what it was, and they had to wear like pink boxers. Yeah. And they had
that soup and a glass of chilled Kool-Aid, and you had to use the Kool-Aid to cool down the soup in order to eat it in the 3 or 4 minutes you had to eat. And then the green bologna and the chunk of bread that was your breakfast and lunch.
Our sheriff out here did not play.
No, he was something.
He was tough. He was tough. Y'all don't even know the half. That's what I always thought to myself. I was afraid to even have a half a glass of wine and dry it because I thought, God forbid, what if I have to be in jail even overnight?
My ex-wife got busted out there.
Hope John is on a new season of Life After Lockup. I don't know, Colby.
Well, they were killing people at that jail. People that were in like speeding and shit. I mean, they were dying out in Tent City.
Yeah, it's hot. Like they should do what they do in St. Kitts. All prisoners work for the people who can paint your house or other work. They have to grow their own food. I like that. Actually, I like that idea.
Yeah, and we have some of those programs out here.
That's a good idea, Minnie. They should.
Yeah.
I do know that there's a few prisons that do that.
Overseas, there's actually a prison that works. It's great. Because it's like a community. They actually have like a whole village that they purchased for this prison. They've never had an escape. They've never had a fight. And everybody works at like the store or whatever, and they serve their time. They have a job when they get out. It's already set up. Everything's good.
Wow.
Never had an issue. It's actually a workable prison society. It's awesome. I can't remember what country it's in, but I watched a documentary on it, and that is true rehabilitation right there.
Exactly. And rehabilitation is the problem. They're not rehabilitating people. They're putting them in and don't get me wrong, y'all, don't come at me over this in the comments down below or whatever. But I know that there are some people that are not able to be rehabilitated. I get that.
Yeah.
It's probably because they have other issues.
Yeah.
It's probably because there are mental issues or whatever, which, by the way, should be dealt with.
Yeah, there's too many mentally ill people in prison.
You can't put a mentally ill person in with people who aren't mentally ill and expect that to go well. It's not going to go well.
No, it doesn't.
It's just not. St. Kitts doesn't either, and people don't reoffend. Oh, really? Minnie, send me information on that. We probably should talk about that. That'd be kind of cool. I would like to see a lot more of that happen because I don't think that everybody that goes to prison is a bad person. People mess up. They do bad things.
Right.
Like, you're not a bad person.
I try not to be.
I mean, because if you are, Crystal would kick you right square in the ass and say, "Buck up, boy." Right, Crystal?
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's all, what?
No, my oldest son is trying to call him, but he knows we're doing this video. So
oh, okay. Don't you love it when kids do that?
Yeah.
No.
No.
All right, let's finish ripping
So
on this.
I have a question. Like, how much does this guy smoke?
A lot.
Don't you? Every time I see him, he's smoking.
Smoking, drinking, yeah.
Now the mother, we know the mother is.
I know that huge bottle of alcohol.
Whatever that was. All right, what do we got here?
I find it interesting that the mom is stage 4 cirrhosis of the liver.
Yeah,
okay? I kind of saw that one coming. I mean, I really didn't, but it doesn't surprise me because, man,
the thing is with that, and I believe she said it on the show, she can't get the transplant she needs unless she's sober for 6 months.
At least 6 months. Oh, and he's messaging other girls. The mother did think to tell him that. That was nice. The mother told on him. Uh-oh, something wrong? Are y'all frozen?
No.
Y'all are frozen.
No. I think it froze up for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was kind of odd that the mother offered that information to the girlfriend that he was talking to other women. Uh-oh, are y'all getting a phone call? Is that why you're freezing? Hold on, I'm going to drop you down.
No, it's...
No?
Okay. You need... Yeah. No, it's fine.
Oh, do you need to go?
Yeah,
do you guys need to go?
No.
You're fine.
Oh, okay. I know, Minnie. I know. At the end when I give the updates, yeah, I know she is. Not sure how I feel about that. Because this dude... Well, it even says right there, all of his relationships have been messed up. And then he just decides at the end that he's just not even going to, he refuses to, wow, that came out really blurry. He refused to film anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm done. I'm just done. That's what punks do. I mean,
he knew he was busted. He knew, I mean, there's lots of times that we threatened to quit the show. But when I make a commitment, I try and follow through. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, I bet the show doesn't care much for that.
Yeah, you know, I got mad at the show all the time, but I still followed it through to the end.
Well, that's understandable. Susie getting into it. She also looks like, yeah, I saw that too, Minnie, and I already deleted it. I did see that. She did look like I'd like to hope that the abuse part isn't happening, but you never know. You never know on these things.
Yeah.
All right, who's next? Let's see. We have. Oh, okay. So we have Kevin and.
Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Yeah, Mr. Cheater himself. Which, by the way, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but they are on different dating apps looking for a third party.
Yes.
Well, that's how it ended.
Let me tell you before I get thrown off the channel. I'm going to tell you what I think. Number one, I love his ex, the one that got out and said, "What, Kevin? You want to talk?" Kayla. Love Kayla.
Yep.
Now,
yeah,
I did not like this guy. I did not like what he was talking about the whole show until the season finale. When those two actually opened up lines of communication and came to an agreement about what they both wanted,
right.
He started changing my mind about what he's all about.
Exactly. Well, and she already knew that he's not one that's going to be, he's never going to be faithful, and she likes other women, so therefore, I mean, it's the only thing that works for them, right?
And if it works, awesome. Like,
yeah, more.
If it works, have at it. I don't care if they want to swing. If they want to have a third party involved, like that's fine with me. I don't care.
It's happened
like,
before on the show.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a. This guy though, there's something about him that gets on my damn nerves.
yeah.
I did like that they were being honest though.
Yeah, I mean that's the only redeeming thing that I had to say there.
See, I mean, right here, she says he gets a girlfriend, I get a girlfriend, maybe. Well, we would know that's pretty much going to happen because they're out there looking. There's,
right.
I think Starcasm or somebody like that shared some pictures of where they're definitely out there looking. So,
hey,
but at least they're, like you said, they're being honest.
Right, and he did punch that guy out, so that was great.
But that guy got arrested for assault, like. Of more than one person, you know that, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right after this started.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got arrested again. Yeah.
Oh well.
It was like a bar fight situation or something. I don't know. I can't imagine that little dude punching anybody out, but he did.
No. Hey, she was all set to go home with this
Marcus,
dude and get busy until he got knocked the fuck out, and she's like, no. She ran. She called the other dude up quick. Can you come back and get me? You know,
it's like, dude, you're a wimp.
I'm not going with the weenie guy.
Yeah, not going with the weenie, and he probably not gonna go for that threesome either. So he's out.
Yeah, he's done. Well, Kevin already said I don't want no other guy involved here. You know,
oh yeah. He was straight up about that. No other guy.
And you know, there's not even a whole lot to unpack with these two. There's just not.
No, they are what they are. Like I said, I know that they're out there looking. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, Colby's really behind. She said you can't take naps in prison. Can you take naps?
You can if it's a day that you're not working. But okay. If you have a job and it's your day off, you can take naps. If you don't have a job, right, you're up all day. They catch you sleeping on the yard, and they're gonna write you up. You know,
if you don't have a job, you can't take a nap.
No, because they make sure you have a job, and if you're not working, you're not sleeping either. Until after like 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Hold on, somebody says that you're their favorite. My mom wanted me to say how. I think that's probably hi to John for her. He is my parents' favorite from the show and said won't watch Life After Lockup if he isn't on this coming season.
I really don't know if that's going to be a thing, but say hi to your mom for me.
Well, yeah, and Crystal, don't go getting locked up so that he can be back on the show, okay? Don't do that.
No.
We've talked about that.
No, you said you're going to go get thrown in jail, and I said I'm not being on the show. So.
No, you're not.
No,
John. Let's don't do that.
I've already got a plan.
I'm not.
Uh-oh. He's got a plan.
She's a part of it.
Y'all heard it here first. He has a plan.
I have a plan, and she's
I'm
part
scared.
of it.
When I hear a man say I have a plan, I get a little worried, okay?
Hey, all my plans are good. No.
Ooh, okay. So which loser shall we go to next? No, I'm just kidding. Which couple? Let's see. Oh.
I think I like there's 2 I'm rooting for. And then I like Rick. I never liked
Let's go to Rick and Rick.
Yeah. See,
Rick
and that's the biggest issue is like the couples, there's one person I don't like and there's one that I do like. I found that on almost every single person for this season.
Rick and Rating.
Yeah, I like Rick and Rating. Ooh, this girl. She played that boy like a damn.
Yeah.
And she played him.
Yep.
So
I think Rick should get with the roommate.
I said that too. I do. They seem to get along really well. They laugh, they cut up, they sing together.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Please, Rick, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, no.
No.
This girl is, whoo.
No, I mean, don't sing.
Oh,
I'm kind of confused as to why he thinks she's so hot. Anyway, I don't really think she's pretty. I'm sorry, not to be
No, she's
mean,
not.
girl.
And,
But
and she's married. And you saw the ring at the beginning of the season.
yeah, because
I know.
like, who gave her that ring, and then bam, she's married.
That's a good question, Crystal. That actually is a good question. Where did she get that ring? And this is her girl. This is her wife.
Hey.
That's what I said. I was like, oh, Jesus. That's a little, sorry, girl. But that's scary looking. Okay, now look at that picture and see if anything looks different to you. Other than the we weren't married part, we know she's married. Does she look different to you from the beginning of the season to now?
Yeah.
I think she looked healthier at the beginning than she did towards
Yeah.
the
Right.
Yeah.
I think, and this is, I've got a couple of things making me think this. There's a couple reasons she didn't move in with Rick. One is because, well, the girlfriend wouldn't have liked it. The wife, my bad, wife.
I think the wife was on board with it.
Probably because of the money situation.
Yeah.
But I think that she had every intention on getting back into the drugs.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, if I'm wrong, I apologize for saying it, but she does not look healthy to me. She looks like she's on something. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I got one.
It's hard telling. I mean, it looked like she might have had some of the mannerisms, but of course I don't know her, so
She has the mannerisms from what people say, but not even that. If you look at like the last couple of episodes they were on, remember the one where they were in the hot tub together, right? And she had a bathing suit on. She looked healthy there to me.
Yes.
She looked fine. And then if you go into the next episode where it had gotten cold and cooled off a little bit, and you see her walking into like his backyard or something, she has jeans on and she is like pencil thin. Her ass is completely gone.
I'm guessing there was at least a 4-month gap in between those two films.
Yeah, there was quite a big gap in between there. And it was weird because she looked her face was sunken in. Everything just looked off about her. Like, I don't know.
And it could have been major stress as well, because, I mean, Rick was kind of putting it to her. And so was her dad.
But I don't blame Rick for doing it.
No, I don't blame Rick.
She played it the whole time.
And I don't get it, but maybe she developed a conscience and she was,
Speaking of dad situation, do y'all find her relationship with her father to be a little bit weird as well?
A little bit.
I guess I didn't.
I mean, yeah, there was.
It just seems off to me.
Yeah, I didn't, pay attention to her dad as much, but I've met, parents that acted like that, and I get what he's at, but
I think it's more common for a daughter to be close to their dad situation than, like, for instance, with Antoine and his mother. That's an unhealthy type situation.
And
no doubt.
I think that Radine's dad knew about Kay, but didn't tell mom.
Oh, you're right, because the mom was very disappointed when she learned all that.
Yep. And if you notice in the show, and Crystal didn't even catch this until I brought it back up, when Kay called and talked to the dad for the first time, do you remember what she said?
No.
She said, "Hi, Dad."
Oh, that's right.
Dad knew.
Wow, I didn't even catch that.
Mom didn't know. Dad was keeping something from Mom.
Bad dad. Bad. See, look at her face there and tell me that she doesn't look completely different. This kind of bothered me a little bit here, because look at what she's saying to him. What were you expecting? What did you want from me? She knew exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, because he told her. They had a whole plan.
He wasn't hiding anything. He was straight with her from the beginning. And,
I'll tell you what the plan was. The plan was very similar to a plan that happened on my season with Amber and Puppy. I bet you anything, the plan was for her to get out, marry Rick, then get rid of Rick and take him for what he had, get the house by the time Kay got out.
Interesting.
But it would have never been legal because she's already married.
That's true.
But I think that's what the plan was.
Think,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, but then there was an issue with the roommate though. Wouldn't that have been right here? See, she's like, I'm married, dude. Hello, like you didn't know.
Because the roommate's a woman, and so she knows because she has an intuition. So you
right.
know.
I hate when she said this. I hate when she said this. She goes, I know that I have Rick as my backup. He will always be waiting for me.
Yeah. What in the
that
ever-loving holy hell was that?
I was like, girl, I don't think your poontang is that damn good. There's no way that...
She is absolutely correct. Because if she calls Rick and says, hey, I'm getting rid of Kay, Rick's going to jump right back on there.
I'm afraid you're right.
I do know that.
I
do know that. That's exactly what Rick's going to do.
No, you don't know that.
Because he's very, for some reason, he's like almost mesmerized by her, which I don't understand. But he's in this whole different world when she's around. You don't see it? Like Crystal, he's just like, bleh, bleh, like slobbering all over.
See it, but I guess I'd want to think he would learn. So many people
it's going to take him 1 or 2 turns before he gets it.
I think so.
It better not be.
Even the mother has her number, because right here where she goes, well, no, I wasn't using him. And she goes, but you didn't stop him.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, when your mama calls you out, honey, you know you've done wrong when your mama calls you out. Because she's even like, no. Yeah, mama did put her on blast. I like the mother.
She's like, look here.
I do too.
I think the father is creepy.
You need to go with Rick.
I think she had, her dad wants to see the best in her. She's daddy's little girl, like, whatever.
And dad thinks Rick's a pervert.
Well, yeah, like, look, he's how much older than her and everything.
Well, don't get me wrong. I think Rick might be a little quirky, and he has some ways that I'm kind of like, about.
He's odd.
He's odd, but I think he would treat her right.
Oh, he would.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it.
I don't think he would ever, hurt her or anything like that, which you don't often find these days.
I think he was starting to wise up a little bit there at the end, but if she calls him tomorrow, he's running over there.
I would hope he wouldn't.
He is.
Bless him. Look, he's such a sweetheart.
He was trying not to cry at the end there.
I know, and it sucked. It was really hard to see him like that. I'm like, dude, I feel for you right now, because
as soon as them cameras turned off, he was bawling.
He probably did. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Mom liked Rick. She thought Rick, could keep her straight. Well, see, and this is the other reason why I think she didn't move in with Rick, because I think she knew she might relapse on the drug situation, substance, whatever it is. This is my opinion only. I don't know if she's doing them or not, but she looks like she might be doing something that's not right. So she's not healthy. That's for sure.
Rick's
so you're probably right.
Her in.
Huh?
Rick's roommate's gonna turn her in. Oh yeah.
Oh.
If she was over there relapsing, Rick's roommate gonna have her locked up quick.
That's an interesting twist. And did you notice that when she was there staying at his house, how edgy, like on edge she was, and very cranky and quick to snap and all that? That's why I think she may have relapsed, because she wasn't getting what she wanted while she was with Rick, because she knows he doesn't approve.
Right.
Or she never wanted to be there anyway, and she was only there because, she's getting money out of the deal in the long run, and she has to play this out.
It's all about the money, girl.
Yeah.
Which I don't even think does he even have that much money?
I don't think so.
No, but she was getting money for doing the show.
Yeah. Oh, that's true too.
Actually, wait a minute. No, she wasn't.
Wait, what?
Because she's out.
Not during Love. Not during Love After Lockup. She ain't getting a penny.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because of the legality of things with inmates that are locked up. During Love After Lockup, at least that's how it was for us. The inmate could not receive any money during Love After Lockup because they were in jail when the contract was signed.
During a portion of the
Right.
of the
And,
oh, really?
And the production company doesn't want to get involved with the prison taking the money if they were to pay them.
Wow. Oh, wait. Yeah, Minnie says inmates don't make money. Well, yeah, but I mean, once they're out, I mean, couldn't they like? No.
Once they're out and a new contract for like life after lockup comes out, then they start getting paid the same as the non-inmate.
So do you think that's why she left it kind of open-ended like she did, so that they could potentially be on life after lockup?
I think so.
Ooh, that's a good theory. I didn't even think about that. I don't, because I'm not sure who else is going to be on there yet. It's coming up pretty soon, though.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, I don't even know if I'm on it. It's possible, not likely, but it's possible.
That would be cool if you are, though.
They have so much stuff that was filmed and they left our story kind of at a shitty point.
Yeah, they kind of did. Does anybody in here? I don't know who, because people watched the interview with you, so a lot of them know that you're now with Crystal.
Right.
But in case y'all don't know, hey Richard, in case y'all don't know, not only is he now not with Christiana, he hasn't been for quite some time, but she is back in prison, prison or jail.
I don't know where she is, to tell you the truth.
I just know she's been arrested again, and she's in one of the two. So we do know that. Ooh. Okay. What do you think of this couple?
Oh, love them.
Love them.
Yep.
I love them, but I'm sorry. I don't think she's attracted to him at all.
I think she's just way nervous.
Yeah.
You think?
From being on the show, and I'll give you my little 2 cents on the way she reacted there at the end. I think it's definitely very triggering because the show is, you know how when they come walking out of the gate or they come down to the car or whatever, that's because production picks them up at the gate usually and brings them down.
Oh,
so the first
okay. I didn't know that.
The first thing they see is a camera in their face and some person they don't know dropping a mic down their shirt. So they're already on edge.
That makes sense.
You know, and her, with this being a whole new lifestyle for her coming out and getting involved in not only the show, but just like her daughter said, she's marrying she's with someone that's not her type. Right?
Sure.
And she's doing it to have a better life for herself and to not do what she did before, because obviously it wasn't working for her. So right. I can definitely see where she had the meltdown because she was about ready to make love to a guy that she truly loves.
And she was sober.
And she said it in the bathroom. Every time she had sex before that, she was high or on drugs or drunk. She's never been in a sober, healthy relationship. Now, to me, that would freak anybody out. So kudos to her and kudos to him for backing her up and saying, hey, it's all right. Patient. We ain't got to do shit. We got our whole lives to do stuff.
He is very patient. I will give him that. Like, he is so patient with this girl, which he should be. Yeah. Colby, I agree. She does have like a baby talk thing. I think it's just the way. I think it's just her voice, honestly.
And not every guy, you know, will see someone that comes out of prison in that way. They're like, oh, she's gonna come out and the first thing she's gonna want to do is get busy. That's not always the case.
Right. Well, unfortunately, that's the case. Most likely the case with the men, not the women.
That's true.
Because the wind blows and the men are like, whoop. It's fact, and you know it, John.
Sometimes.
Okay, but what did you think of this dude, though? Because I was a little bit like, what is this guy? He's a friend,
seriously.
right?
I mean, where the hell did he come from?
I don't know. Out of nowhere.
He just.
I'm like, what?
What, was Alex not available to film? I mean, who is this guy?
He says, we've been strictly friends all the time I've known her, but he's just like, now he's annoyed because she's married. Oh, okay. Here's where he says, look, she's used to being of someone with an aggressive individual, one that takes charge, you know? Well, we know what he's saying when he says that is that he's being a pussy.
Right.
Is that her husband is a pussy. That's what he's saying in a nice way.
Right.
But this guy has like tattoos on his neck. So excuse me, who are you? Yeah. I'm like, where did he come from?
I saw that guy come out and I'm like, what? And see, I feel, in my opinion, the show made a mistake because usually the show will lead up to if they're going to introduce someone. That's why they didn't introduce a few of my other kids that have come back into the picture. Because they haven't been mentioned. A rent-a-friend. Yeah, they haven't been mentioned before, so they didn't want to bring them on. And or Sharp or whoever brought this guy in and just dropped him out of thin air. What is that?
It was weird.
We don't know who this guy is.
Well, you know, I guess they did sort of put it all together with, you know, she has to go over to her storage and get her stuff. And apparently this is the guy who did that for her, but up until that point, he was not even his name that was never even mentioned, was it?
Yeah, there was no point to this guy being on here because nobody cares.
And his opinion did not mean squat to anybody.
No, his opinion, I don't even think I listened to what he was saying.
It added nothing to the show whatsoever. And Minnie, I'm sorry, I agree with Minnie on this one. The husband needs to learn how to kiss. He cannot kiss. I'm sorry. I love him. I think he's very sweet. He's very handsome. He's the nicest guy, but Lord help him. If he doesn't start trying, he needs to stop trying to eat her whole face. Like, dude, teach the man how to kiss. He's not a good kisser.
I've not kissed him, so I don't know.
I can tell by watching a guy kiss a woman if they're a good kisser or not. And he's not a good kisser. Can you, Crystal?
I guess I really like him, so I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Well, it's not that I don't like him. I love the guy. I think he's a sweetheart. Yeah. I just think he needs to I think too, he's nervous.
Yeah, I think they both.
You got cameras right up in your face, right?
Right.
You have the camera.
Are they up in your face though, John? Are they do they get too close like a lot of times?
No, they usually zoom in unless they're like in a car with you. And and they make you redo things like a lot. So I'm going to go with the side of Chaz here and say that maybe not everything you visually see as far as that goes may have been how it actually happened.
I cannot imagine that reality TV is not real. Come on. There's no way I'm going to buy it.
I'm telling you, everything that I've filmed has been the real deal. But
okay,
you know, I can't.
But everybody else is all they're fake. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know that. I wasn't there.
I do worry about this, y'all, because she's not in Kentucky yet, and I worry about this a little bit. That she's sort of torn between staying there to be with her daughter, and she actually has a friend there as well, right?
She'll go to Kentucky. You bet on it.
You think she'll go?
Oh, yeah.
I think she's torn as a mom, and she hasn't been around her daughter much.
You know what? Like when John was talking about the panic and the fear and whatnot, like this picture tells me a lot of what. Because I have had panic attacks. I don't know if any of y'all in here have ever had a panic or anxiety attack, but that girl was clearly having a panic attack.
Oh, yeah.
Like she was about to pass out.
Yeah, she's gonna go. She's going.
I think she's just, her daughter's there. She's torn. She's trying to get to know her, but her daughter's also an adult. So her daughter can go to Kentucky, and when she gets, all her legal stuff figured out, they can go visit her. I don't think there'd be a whole lot to hold her back from going.
Yeah, she's gonna go.
Well, I most definitely hope she gets away from the best friend's baby daddy's apartment. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's a good atmosphere for her. I'm just saying.
No.
That's my opinion on that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. I think he's a good guy. Do you think they'll be on Life?
Maybe.
I hope. I want to see more of their story. Or do you think it's going to be too boring? Not enough drama?
But in a way, that's what gets people to like both of the people, is because they're real and it's not tons of drama.
That's true.
Right. And it's real, it's real drama, not
not made up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely hope to. I hope that they end up back on there. So we'll see. He's always smiling, which is good. That's true, Colby. He is always smiling.
Yeah. Chaz seems like he's all right.
Minnie says, okay, that kiss was the same all the time. He needs lessons. Shall we send him?
I know someone. I'll send him down.
Okay. So John's got it taken care of. He's going to get lessons for him, the kissing lessons, and he'll be good to go. He'll be all good. And she'll be happy. Because even she's like, I'm not comfortable with kissing him. And I'm thinking, well, because he's trying to eat your face off.
Why?
All right. We have... Do we just have one couple left?
Top notch. I got it.
So we just have the one couple, right?
I like him. I'm rooting for him.
Yep, I'm down.
This couple?
Chance and Taylor, yep.
You betcha.
Okay. I hated him at first. I am not even lying. I hated him because I told a story on here. If you want to go back and look at my last story time. No, the one prior to that was where I got robbed at a bank. And this guy, I find out he robbed a bank. And I'm like, oh, God, I can't even like you now. Even though you're cute, I hate you because you robbed a bank. It's not fun to be robbed, by the way, when you're in a bank like that. It's it's probably uncomfortable anywhere, but that was not fun. So from the very get-go, I did not like him. Uh-oh, what is John doing?
He's playing with his phone. He needs to have it stopped.
Well, that's because
I came back to like fingers.
Yeah.
But I thought
a couple moments toward the beginning when he was going to come in the house and he was just take charge my way, no way.
Yeah.
And I think some of that was Taylor's fault because she came at him with the expectation you're coming into this house to be dad and to be the man of the house.
But some of that, I think he just needed to get out of that mentality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So you can't really fault him for that either.
No.
Because you see how he progresses, and he's a good guy and a good dad to their kids and a good boyfriend, fiance. He tried to make things right with their sister, you know?
I think it was a growing pain at the beginning. Yeah. Partially her fault, partially his fault, partially the sister's fault. Yeah. I think everybody was just screwing up at the beginning, and they finally figured out the dynamic, and they're going to be good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that they're a cute couple. Oh, and here's where he's going to take her for a big surprise, which I thought actually was really cute and very thoughtful.
He got the daughter's rings too. That was amazing.
I know. I've never even heard of that. I thought that was the sweetest. Little kids out there, can we hurry up? I'm cold, which I'm sure that they are. But I mean, and then he got the horse-drawn carriage. I thought that was sweet. And then you can tell by the look on her face, she's super ecstatic. Hello. We knew she was going to say yes. He got down on one knee. But this was cute. Look at this picture. I was like, oh my God, I can't. He gave them all promise rings. How sweet is that?
That is sweet.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm like, I can't hate the guy anymore. Damn it. Now I know.
I hope they're on the next season too.
They were. I thought the whole thing was cute. The way that he involved the children in the actual, proposal. And then each of them got their own little separate ring. I think that is just...
Yeah.
Okay. He learned some stuff while he was in prison, apparently. I don't know.
He was a decent guy when he went in, just
And
made the screw up.
Yeah.
Didn't want to continue the cycle when he got out. That's my guess.
That's what I'm thinking too. It was one of the two. I don't know that he learned to be good in prison because I'm not really sure that they teach you that there. But
no, you can't learn what he did.
So
That's
he probably was just a good guy that got into a bad situation.
Yes, yes.
Well, as long as he learns to not be giving her any more UTIs, I think they'll be okay. Dude, don't do that.
Took me to the ER.
But you know, he straight up said that was her idea, not his. So I'm like,
hey,
dang,
more power to him.
Girlfriend likes it rough.
She likes something.
She got the whips and chains going up in there. Hey, whatever they like. But he's a handsome guy. He's really good looking, I think.
I'm not going to date him, but to each his own, I guess.
Well, I didn't really think you were going to date him. Unless you're changing sides on me and I didn't know about it.
No.
He really likes the South Dakota dude from 90 Day Fiance, let me tell you.
Wait, who?
Jabril from 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, God, don't get me started on that boy.
Guy.
Let's do a reaction video on that one next.
Let's not.
Later.
Let's not right now.
Not right now.
Not
right now.
No, we're at the only thing that is coming up are the updates. So Kayla still wants a baby with Martell. Why do you want a baby with him?
We need to get her an intervention with strong.
Jesus, can we please give her an intervention? Because she's a dumbass. I'm sorry. I like you, girl, but not with the. She needs to
do way better.
She needs to stop with that guy. Martell is still on home confinement, but has no plans to propose, which he straight up said he wasn't going to.
Yeah.
So you want to have a baby with a guy that you know is not going to propose. That's awesome.
Right.
These two are expecting a baby in November of 2022.
I literally almost shit the bed when I saw that.
I really almost hit the floor. I was like, are you kidding me right now? I couldn't believe it.
I wonder what his mom
thinks. But what did you say?
I wonder what his mom thinks.
I don't know. His mom can't be doing all that well if she's got stage 4 cirrhosis.
No.
But she doesn't like any girlfriend, and now we got a girl pregnant, so you know.
Right? And I'm not even sure how, because as much as he smokes, those swimmers have to be slow, man. They just have to be.
They're stoned too.
They're stoned too. I guess it only takes one fast one to get up there. Here we go.
You don't even have to go fast. It'll live in there for 3 days.
Yeah,
maybe that one had tools. Either way, I don't know. She's at that age where her biological clock is ticking. So, okay, congratulations to her.
All right.
Radine plans to live with her parents while she waits for Kay's release, which is like what, 4.5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you just wait around. Just wait around. Just wait. Rick is still single and on his phone, I see.
Yeah, he's waiting for Radine.
Good girl.
Look, it says he and Radine have not spoken. Do y'all think that's true?
That is not true. No,
I don't buy it.
Not at all.
I think they have definitely spoken. I'm not buying it for a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might have been the case at the time. He might have still been mad at her. Taylor and Chance are planning their wedding, which tells me they are definitely going to be on Life. I have a feeling they'll be on Life after lockup.
Yeah, they'll do the wedding there.
Yeah, I think so. Chaz is waiting for Bramwin to move to Kentucky. Bless her heart. Is she ever going to make it there? I don't know. Bramwin's PO has not approved the move yet. Why?
It takes like 45 days from the time that she gets off of that confinement thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe we'll get there.
4 months.
And Chance still wants Bobby to move out in the damn garage. Bless her heart. Bobby, you're going to be in the garage, girl. Maybe he's going to make it nice for her, though.
Yeah, I if he remodels it into a bedroom,
Yeah, it would actually be nice, and she'll have her own space, right?
Yeah. Just don't park the car on top of her while she's sleeping.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Ooh, Kevin and Tiffany have not found a partner for their threesome yet, but we know they're looking.
Right.
And here's this loser. Curtis and Tiffany no longer talk.
I wonder why, because he's still reeling from the knockout. Jesus.
Well, and I don't know if he's still in jail or not. I know he got put in jail, but I think he may be out.
I don't know, but he's going to have a hard time in jail after that episode came out because everyone's taking his commissary.
So do you know the answer to this? Do people how much do they know about the actual show, like while they're in prison? Do they get to know any of the intel or anything like that?
No, not usually.
Do they know any of the people that are participating in it? Because are they taken off for interviews and that type of stuff and maybe they get it or?
No. They talk to them on the phone, and stuff like that. But even when they do the photo shoots, out on the West Coast or whatever at the headquarters, they don't let us talk.
Oh.
They keep us totally separated.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Wait, does WEtv pay for weddings? Oh, that's a good question.
Probably.
Most likely.
Oh, okay. I can tell by looking at his face.
My opinion.
That in his opinion, it looks to be a positive maybe. A positive maybe, Colby. I think that's what we got. Man, this was a whole lot to cover on this one, right?
Absolutely.
But it was fun covering it with you guys. If y'all ever want to come back on, we'll just have at it because I like to give my opinions.
Yep.
Mad kisser, you name it, I'm gonna say it. But I won't make you say anything bad, okay, John? I don't want to get you in trouble.
I would never say anything dumb.
All the time.
Never say anything dumb?
Never.
All the time.
Never.
And now I'm going to have to go back and see if I found you saying anything dumb on the show. I'm going to be like, John's a liar.
You would probably have to say that because I said a lot of dumb shit.
No, I think
I'm just playing with you. Well, Crystal, John, I'm really glad both of you came on to cover with me. And you know what? Life After Lockup's coming up pretty soon. So, hello.
Oh,
and I know, Crystal, you like 90 Day a lot, right?
I do.
All right, girl, hit me up because I got a 90 Day that I got to cover within the next day or so.
Sounds good.
If you're available and you want to.
Yeah, I'll make time for it. I'll go watch it without him.
No, you will not. No, that is not how this relationship is going to go.
We will video call each other and watch it tonight.
I will leave you.
No, you won't.
You're not going anywhere.
He's not.
Shush, John. You are not going anywhere, and you know it.
I joked. We did a TikTok video, and he said something about getting someone's number. I'm like, fine, who knows Mike from 90 Day Fiance? Go hook me up with him. And he was not happy.
Hey, you know what? Priorities, John. Women, we have priorities.
I know.
I know, right?
All right, we'll watch 90 Day Fiance and we'll hook up on it.
There you go. I already watched it. I have everything good to go. Let's do it.
Is that the episode from the other night?
From last
night before last night. Wait, no, it was last night's episode. Yeah, today is Monday, right?
We'll get it watched. Send us the details.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Talk later.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.